Ira Epstein, and here we are with your metal market wrap up. And this wrap up is for July 21st. And we're sitting here 2025 at about, right now, 6:12 p.m. Central Time. As you know, I'm not around. I'm out of the studio on a minor vacation, so you won't get my pretty face on this, but that doesn't mean we can't talk the markets. And you had a pretty big day in the stock market, going up in many of the indices to new highs. And you also had a heck of a trading day today in the gold, which has now jumped back up over $3,400 an ounce, and silver pushing into the mid, well, let's call it the low 39s, down 2 cents, but it was a big update today. Dollar index is partly behind that as it's falling back. And the question is, was that a bear market rally that ended there? And that's going to be the question. So if we could, let's take a look at some charts and get a feel for what's going on. As for tomorrow, there's no major reports out. I'll cover them in the financial video. So let's just do this and for the sake of time. So in the gold, you're up for the week so far, 1.82%. You can see you're ahead $61 on the week. I mean, this is phenomenal. The all-time high close in the gold basis this weekly chart is 34.44. So you're $30 away. That's not bad at all. The market, though, is one of these markets that is trying to put in trading bottoms, and let's take a look. You see it happening right here. You have the pattern of higher lows, higher highs. This is your swing line low. This is the swing line study. And what it does is each one of these bars attaches to the bar before it on a set of 5 rules that I teach in my full charting course. So if you want to learn about that, go to my courses on iraepstein.com and it teaches you how to do this. The line in the sand, as I call it, the market is right here, the 18-day moving average of closes. When the market is over it, I have a bullish bias. It's not uncommon for the market to spend this number before it decides which way does it want to go. All the moving averages are lined up bullish. You have the 200-day average down here, the 100, and the 18 above them all. So this is called a bullish setup, as the shortest term is over the medium term, medium over the long. We then take a look at these black lines. Now, they're called a Bollinger Band. They're an algorithm designed for the market to stay within them 95% of the time. That doesn't mean you can't break out and push on them, but often you fail doing that. If you look right here, you see that. When the market's got a real narrow set of bands, like it did right through here, which is similar here, that's how you can break out one way or the other. This market, in all fairness, has gone sideways ever since June. So it's got the power to do it. But would I tell you to buy over a Bollinger Band? I can tell you that I tell my subscribers never. You wait for the markets to pull back in. And in addition, you're in overbought territory. You see that right through here. So when you have any of these numbers, which you do, over 70, the K line and the D, but they're not both going sideways over 80. That is a sign you just overbought. In the gold silver ratio, it is still staying under this 18-day average, which means that the gold market is losing to the silver, and therefore silver is gaining value. Just think about it. Back up here, and this was in the, what was this exact date? Oh, God, right there. So this was May 7th, and the difference was 103.35. So you'd have to go to your friendly jeweler, give them 103.35 ounces of silver to get 1 ounce of gold. Today you can give for the same thing 86.85, so silver's picked up in value. In the silver, you went to the upper Bollinger Band and you stopped today. You're also overbought. So yes, the metals are in an uptrend, but no, they're not screaming, hey, come in and buy me because you're going to miss out. Copper's a different world. With that 50% tariff on copper, where are we going to get our copper from? I mean, it's a real problem. We don't. We are not self-sufficient in America for copper. We import about half our needs. At a 50% tariff increase, that's a problem for the market. And that's why copper is not giving back anything in this. The question is how to get long, in my opinion. In the platinum, bullish. overbought as can be, keeps hitting the upper Bollinger Band and getting good breaks, but it's still acting very good. And I think that tomorrow is going to be an important day in the dollar. Should the market get under 97.30, you break this uptrend that you've had from riding the lower Bollinger Band coming up here. And I told you that I thought you're going to have sideways action off of that, and you're now getting that. So that's where I'm at on the market, and I think you've got to be very cautious about all that. I do want to remind you that the combo advertisements that you see here, they're for the morning subscription videos. And that is specifically where I put in buy and sell recommendations, follow up on them, show you how they've come about, lead you through the trade just like you're seeing all through here, and come up with game plans. That does not mean you have to follow them, but it gives you the trade idea. In order to get this, it's pretty simple. You just go to our website at iraepstein.com. Under the word research, it's all there for you. There'll be an icon up here, one over here. You can do it that way as well. I'm Ira, trying to keep up with you while I'm away. Have a great evening.